G'day everybody, where's Wally here? Well, it seems like that guy decided to post a totally different video today, so maybe we short-circuit him with his impossible moon video. We pointed out that the major lunar standstill, which happens every 18 or so years, was probably the very reason why the moon was so far north. So if you know your geometry, the sun travels from tropic to tropic, which is 23.5 degrees plus or minus, but the moon in a major lunar standstill can get right up to 5+ degrees more, so that's 28.5 degrees, which it was in 2006. So Mr. That Guy, by putting your observer in Finland in winter, you're able to see that the moon, you're able to get very short daylight hours on the sun because it was way down on the southern tropic, and the moon was right up high on the northern tropic. So of course you're getting these very abnormal moonrise times. But as we said, it all works out fine on the globe model. Sorry for ruining it. And of course you really got to explain those moonrise azimuth angles too, by the way, mate. Oh, and speaking of azimuth angles, it seems like you're having a problem with those too, so we might just have to address those.
What's up everybody, That Guy again, for yet another globe-destroying video. Today we're going to talk about azimuth and altitude angles of the sun, and how we measure azimuth to stars, or the sun or the moon, or anything. As you can see here, it's done on a flat plane with a dome overhead.
Okay, That Guy, I just had a look at Wolfie's video on azimuth angles, so oh, look at that, he's got little dome pictures there too. So do you think that Wolfie might be a closet flat earther? Or perhaps you've got this totally wrong. Maybe that's not actually a dome, maybe it just looks like a dome. Maybe it's just showing what people see when you're standing on the globe and you have like a 180-degree field of view over the top of you. Is a bit like a dome, but it's not a dome.
Just tie a knot in it.
You can use any point as a reference point. The centre of the Earth just makes the maths a lot easier. But when you're working with telescopes, etc., you use the lat longs and the azimuth elevation to a celestial object. It's from the surface of the planet, not from the centre. That's the horizontal coordinate system. Now ask Antonio, he knows nothing about the coordinate systems either. Isn't that right, Antonio?
I don't know.
See, that would be a dude standing what would be in the center of the globe Earth. Dare I say a celestial sphere?
So are you saying that only people at the North Pole can use azimuth angles? That's what it looks like on your thing, only those standing in the centre.
Just tie a knot in it. Sean, if you're listening, Sly, anyone, can you tell me how the fuck somebody's standing here? Anyone? Can somebody explain this to me? How the fuck a human being is standing in the center of the globe? Tell me how that makes sense. Checkmate number 4, Globetards. You guys are striking out.
Oh, you want me to tell you where you're wrong, but how am I going to do that when you block me, you coward?
We have Where's Wally talking about sand or gas particles dogpiling one another.
Well, I hope you're having fun in Coward's Castle there, because, you know, you go and mention my name all the time in your videos, but you've got me blocked, which seems like a very intellectually dishonest way of managing yourself here, mate. Bravely running away. So perhaps if you stand by your conviction, how about you unblock a few people, mate? Or are you just going to run and hide?
Just tie a knot in it.
Oh, I really wish I could pop over to that guy's channel and tell him that he's being really weak for blocking me, but of course I can't because I'm blocked. If only there was a way I could do that. But I guess you'll just have to do without my pleasant company for a while. Oh, well, That Guy, I did have a bit of a thought the other day, and it really sort of destroys your flat Earth model. It was all to do with this relative density nonsense. You know, where you say that something falls down because it has a higher relative density than the thing below it? Right? Well, thinking about our gradient that we agreed on, there is definitely a gradient of air pressure above us. As you go up, the air pressure goes down. Right, we all agree on that. But you seem to forget that as you go up, the density goes down as well. Well, it has to, otherwise the pressure can't go down. So doesn't that mean that the air at the ground level is a higher density than the air above it? doesn't that then mean that all the air at ground level is going to go upwards? But it doesn't. So I think your relative density thing sucks. I think the Earth sucks. Actually, really, the Earth is just a giant space Roomba. I think you should watch more of your sci-fi and see how things fall into planets and gravity wells. That might help you understand why the Earth is a giant space Roomba. It sucks everything around it down into it, including all the air and all the molecules. Okay, do you understand?
Just tie a knot in it.
So that guy, what happened to your Impossible Moon video? Or is it still coming? I mean, I hope I didn't spoil it for you by giving away the globe reason why you're seeing what you're seeing. Actually, that guy, what might save you a whole pile of embarrassment is why don't you run your ideas past me before you do them, and that way we can get them right before you run them up the flagpole and everyone starts pointing and laughing at you.
Just tie a knot in it. Uh-oh, where did it go? Sly, why are you removing comments? You were so confident before. So confident. See that, folks? That's called being a pussy. That's called being a coward. That's called being a scumbag.
Whoa, hold on there, cowboy. That's what cowards do? Are you for serious? What about what you're doing and blocking people who are just trying to give you honest comment? My goodness, pot, meat, kettle.
Just tie a knot in it. The bet was, you can't prove how a daytime moon, 80%, rises during the day.
Oh, and that guy, which 80% moon are you talking about? Because there is two of them. Is it the waxing 80% moon or the waning 80% moon? So if you could specify which 80% moon you're talking about, that would be great. And not that it particularly matters, because I'll just get my mate Robert Schwartz down at the South Pole. He'll be able to video at any time. Any phase from 0 to 100% in the daylight, not a problem. Oh, and finally that guy. Of course, I'd love to have a go at debunking your magnet theories, but I fear that you're too stupid to know when you got it wrong. I mean, you can't even understand gradients wrapping all the way around the globe. How the heck are you going to understand a simple thing like a magnet? Well, that's enough of that guy for today. So while you click and subscribe and like and share and all that good stuff, enjoy this little meme.